Alright guys, about to head in and go watch The Creator, Gareth Edwards' new sci-fi epic thriller. So I saw the trailer for this, when the first teaser trailer came out. I can't remember what that was, it was months ago now. But I've watched 2 of the 3 films that he's already done. So I watched his first directorial debut film, Monsters. I rewatched that last night for the second time. Really enjoy it. And Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which is quite possibly, so far, because I haven't watched all the Star Wars films, it's quite possibly my favourite Star Wars film at the moment. It's just so epic. I love how it ties into A New Hope. The only ones I've watched is the 3 prequels, and A New Hope, and then the 2 anthology, I think they're called, the 2 anthologies, so Rogue One and Solo. So, knowing that I like Monsters and Rogue One, I've not watched Godzilla. I know you're going to say, oh, what about Godzilla? That's another film he's done. I'm waiting to watch all the Monsterverse films, which also includes Kong, Skull Island, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and Godzilla vs. Kong. So, I'm going to watch them all together at some point, but I wanted to wait. So, I've not watched Godzilla yet, but I've watched Monsters and Rogue One and Star Wars Story. So, with those 2 in mind, I absolutely love those 2 films, and I think they're great. I think Gareth Edwards is such a great director. I know he has a very particular style in filmmaking, and I really appreciate what he does in his films. So, very excited to check this out, as I am a sci-fi fan, and it's a change instead of watching horror films in the cinema, because that's all I've really been watching lately in the cinema. So, cannot wait to check out The Creator, directed by Gareth. I think he's co-written it himself as well, co-written, directed. I don't know if he's produced it as well, co-produced it, but anyway, I'm very excited. Can't wait to share my thoughts on it. I want to say I'm annoyed at something that they put in the trailer, well, in the teaser trailer, but I don't know if I should wait till I talk about that in my review after I've watched it. Well, it's in the trailer, by the way, so it's not technically a spoiler because they put it in the bloody trailer, and that is because it's called The Creator, and the creator is indeed, I'm just going to say it, it's the little girl. I don't know how the little girl's in relation to John David Washington's character. What's his name? Josh, I think his name is Joshua, if that's his name, Joshua. I don't know if that's his daughter or adopted daughter, I don't know. Might be his daughter, but if it is, then, because I know that he has to kill the creator, and as we know, it's the little girl. I've forgotten her name. Alfie, I think. Yeah, it's just annoying, because that would have been a really good reveal in the film, but they spoiled it in the trailer, which is great. Thank you, 20th Century Fox. So yeah, I'm gonna head in now, guys, and I'll give you my thoughts on the way out, or when I get home, depending on what time it is and if it's too busy. So yeah, see you on the way out, guys. Cannot wait to share my thoughts. See you then. Well, give me a sec, guys. Okay, I'm just going to head to the toilet and then I'll give you my thoughts. Okay, go on there. Let's go outside. Cheers. Okay, should be okay now. But initial thoughts. Gareth Edwards, can't clap properly because I'm holding the camera, but holy crap. that was amazing. Shut up, seagulls. Really, really enjoyed that. One of the best films of the year. It's hard to say if it will be my favourite movie of the year, but, or film rather, American. But yeah, it's definitely probably going to be up there, but until we finish the rest of the year and see the other films, this is definitely at least in my top 10. So yeah, I'll take you guys home now because I'm worried that you guys are going to run out of battery because it's quite low. So take you home, charge you up, let my thoughts digress or digest digress, and yeah, I'll tell you guys my full thoughts on the film. So yeah, I'll see you on the flip side. Alright guys, so I'll just charge you guys up for a little bit and I let my thoughts digest a little bit. But like I said earlier, in my brief thoughts, I thought this was amazing. The CGI special effects were magnifique. The acting was pretty damn good. I mean, it's hard to say he was. It's weird because you got, on one hand, who's obviously you got the lead, who is John David Washington as Joshua, and then you got the little girl, who I've forgotten the little girl's name, but apparently this is her first film, and she was brilliant. She obviously played Alfie, and she was brilliant. John David Washington was really good. I haven't seen him in Tenet yet, which is obviously before Oppenheimer. It was Nolan's most recent film. But yeah, this is my first time watching a film with John David. Is it John David Washington? I'm pretty sure it's John David Washington. I get some of the names mixed up, but yeah. So special effects and CGI was amazing. The acting was good to great. I mean, I'd say the little girl who plays Alfie, the creator, did a brilliant job. I think she was the standout, but obviously John David Washington was the lead. So, I mean, yeah, he was the lead, but you know, the standout was the standout. I mean, she was great. The film was emotional at times. It almost made me cry. Now, for people that don't know, and that's probably the vast majority of you, I don't really cry in films that obviously bring emotion, usually. I like to cry. I'm not ashamed to cry during films, but it just doesn't come out usually. But this one almost made me cry in a couple of moments, but it didn't. It almost brought me to tears, but it didn't. And that's not a bad thing that it didn't, but it still shows that Gareth Edwards did a great job executing. Well, not just Gareth Edwards, but also the actors doing their thing. I just thought it was brilliant. Story-wise, very interesting, very captivating. Obviously, for people that don't know the basic synopsis of this film, I say basic, it's not that complicated, like really at all. Really, it's basically. I don't want to go into spoilers. We know that AI has basically taken over the world. There was a bomb in Los Angeles. It was the fault of artificial intelligence, or AI. So basically humans and AI are at war, basically. So yeah, and apparently the armed forces basically found out that there was a weapon that could potentially wipe out all of the human race. So they were sent to destroy the weapon, which was the creator, so Alfie. And then, which I mentioned earlier, it was a stupid idea of them to. It would have been a great reveal if they didn't show it in the trailer, but hey ho. I mean, it was still a great film nonetheless. So, I would recommend this to people that love sci-fi films, that are a fan of Gareth Edwards. So the film does give me Star Wars vibes, of course, like I mentioned earlier. Gareth also, the director, Gareth Edwards, did direct Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and it did feel like Rogue One, because of all like the AI and the droids and stuff. But speaking of like the droids look really real. Like everything had great detail. Yeah, like for an 80, apparently it's around $80 million. The budget is, which is astronomical. Like considering that everything looks, all the AI, not just the robots, but also because you see in the trailers, they got like it just looks exceptional. The CGI. I mean, to be fair, I barely don't. It's not very noticeable to see that CGI. It looks actually real. It's like I'm actually looking at what's potentially going to be the future. Obviously, I don't know if it's going to be the future, but it looks very real, is what I'm trying to say. So that's great. This film does have some originality to it, but it does have obviously elements from other films, like the plot line, which, I mean, let's be honest, I mean, every film takes some inspiration from other films and plonk them into that film, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, especially in this film. The plot, I've never really seen in any other film that I have seen, like in terms of other sci-fi films, or really any film in general, to be honest. Like AI taking over the world, it's just an interesting concept. I just really like the story. So I did watch this a day early than it comes out in the cinemas or theatres, so it was cool getting to see it a day early, because I very rarely get to do that. I am very happy because when I was initially planning to go watch it, I wasn't like really excited, but as the days gotten closer, I got more and more excited because, first of all, it's a film that so far this year, the majority of the films that I've watched have been mainly horror films in the cinema. It's nice to have a change in watching films, because, you know, I need a bit of a break from watching horror films, because, you know, it's got a bit much. So yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say, guys, but if you guys have any questions, please plot them down in the comments below. I'd happily answer them. I can hopefully answer them as best as I can, but let me know if you have watched the film, guys, and if you've seen it a day early like me. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the film, because this was an epic. It was a drama. It was partly drama. A lot of action-packed thrills that will keep you going. It's just so, it's so thrilling, and it keeps you captivated throughout the whole film. And yeah, I'm still in that mindset where I need to process everything, but I thought I'd, you know, give you my thoughts now. Yeah, so I genuinely don't have any other thoughts. In terms of negatives, it's just that I wish they didn't spoil the weapon being Alfie in the trailer, because it would have been a great reveal if they just left it at that. But, you know, hey ho. Right, I'm gonna head off now, guys. Again, let me know if you guys have any questions that you want to know. Put them in the comments, and I will happily try and answer as many of them as much as I can. And yeah, oh, rating. So, been thinking about this. So, I'm gonna give this, as of now, because like every other film that I watch for the first time, I definitely need another rewatch. But as of now, I'm gonna give this 9 out of 10. So that is a 4.5 star. So Gareth Edwards, you've done it again, man. Again, really like monsters. Really like Rogue One. Have yet to watch Godzilla. Again, I'm going to watch that film when I'm going to binge watch all the MonsterVerse films, especially before the second Godzilla and Kong film comes out next year in April, I think. So, yeah. That's it from me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts of the film in the comments below if you've already watched it. And if you haven't watched it yet and you are thinking about watching it, definitely go watch it. And let me know in the comments when you are going to go watch it, or are planning to go watch it. Because I do recommend this film highly. And yeah, so that's it from me, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.